This program contains content that may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ruzungu kadera zuku tujikole sawa namba ruzungu.
Ruzungu tujikole namu za kujere kutoka ntoko ndimbuzi ndiyepo ndiyepo. Ana bora babaddi. Abachala.
Wale somo yomba nyembuto. Katonda ya chembuto. Agenda weji waminge.
Ya bawereza buno bukeke obutini.
Singa babu mutwale bamusonse kamukamwa bwonna. Na ufulumiza mu nnyindo.
Kiba ina guno mugogwa Musa. White step bibia mu detergent.
Waliwo wanangabi ebola yakasajja kasendi kalimba bannange. Sendi bannange.
Yes, welcome to yet another edition of Kasuku Live, and today we are at TMR Golden Living Specialized Clinic. Yes, wano enaria. TMR is a very, very powerful hospital. Tujanjabidde abantu wano. I was telling Dr. Eladu earlier on, nina mukwano gwange omukyala omwana abadde ayina these days every time infection. You know, but do you know, I there's a time I went to hospital and the doctor told me, you have infection. And I told him, Gawe. Like, do grown people get infections? Eh? So it took a lot of convincing because kids, I just hear with kids, infection. Yeah, but after 1 month and a half, I sent the lady here, my friend, and right now the kid is playing after 2 days. The kid was here on Sunday evening. Okay. Yeah, so the kids here are on it.
Okay.
Yes. So Kasuku kukuwazabanga semanengene. Now, on my left is Dr. Eladu. He's when you hear doctor, he's a gynecologist. Most of you, I have a friend of mine, is called Sandy. He would say you are a pussy doctor. But no, he's a gynecologist. So, how are you, Dr. Eladu?
I'm fine.
Good?
I'm okay. Kasuku, how are you?
I'm not bad. Okay. And next to me, the man himself. We've been looking for each other for the last 1 month. He calls me, I'm not online. I call him, he's not online. Then I'm in a meeting, let me call you back. Then the next time I'm also in a meeting, he has to call me back. But fate can be fate. Here we are.
But see the problem, Kasuku, you're not telling the truth. When I call you, Tolina data.
Yeah, but I call you back when I get the data. Or when I get Wi-Fi.
You got hours that, you know.
So how are you, Mr. Kabushenga?
I am very well. I'm quite happy to be with you again because there is something we talked about the last time we met. Yes, now the time has come.
The time has come.
Hey.
How is Mr. Charles Onyango Obo?
We are waiting for you to find a topic because the topic we wanted to discuss is oil refineries.
Sija. But now that we have Andrew Mwenda as part of the people we want to bring along, can't he finance a trip for us to go to Nairobi and we just do the interview live there with
what I promise you,
yes,
live or not live, I will get you an interview with Charles Onyango, but just the two of you.
The two of us.
But if only you do for me the job which I want to do for me on what has brought me here.
The one of Dr. Kasenene or the one
Soko
of...
Mwanjule.
No, first wait. You want the 12 weeks or... Our earlier agreement didn't have him.
Okay,
there.
Fine.
Yes, let's.
So we'll do the one of the Independence Marathon.
Yes.
Carry. No problem.
Fantastic. Then on my extreme right is Dr. Kasenene. The other is Paul.
Paul.
You're Paul. Paul or Paulo?
Any.
Okay.
Paul.
Dr. Paul Kasenene, a man who has really rattled many people, including me.
Many stomachs.
Exactly. There's a time you said, chapati is not good. We felt our keyboards wanted to burst. Now you type, you delete, you say, I want to be rough enough. You say, cannot take a job more. Yeah, but here I am with him. So you're welcome.
Thank you, Kasuku. I'm happy to be here.
So randomly on any given day, today is like that photo of Asha and Misaj Semakula. We up to there's a photo of Asha and Misaj Semakula. To date, we don't know how it happened, when it was, how did they end up in the same room, how did they pause. There are things you just look at and you're like, okay, let's go ahead. So that is today.
Yes.
Me and Dr. Kasenene in the same room.
Asha and the message. So who is the message? I know he's Asha.
I think he's Misach. I'm kidding. So, Mr. Kabushenga, why are we here?
Look, on 4th of October, Sunday, 4th of October, we have a planned Independence Marathon.
Yeah.
And I will talk about the details later, but it will start in Nambole along the Northern Bypass up to Kabushenga and back for those who want to do 42. And for those who want to do 21, they will stop at Chisasi. That's Chisasi. The other one, Chebando. And come back.
So first wait a bit.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say from Nambole to Chisasi? It's 21 kilometers.
It is 11.5.
Nambole to Chisasi.
Is to that roundabout of Chebando, which goes to Bukoto.
Oh, Chebando. This one of Chisasi.
Chisasi
I used to work with Stanley from Yaya to Nambole. And somehow it was like 9 kilometers.
Then what happened after you?
I don't know what happened. You know how things can be.
Hey, chapati is difficult.
You were here before.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why one of the reasons. So we have an interesting partnership. TMR Golden Living.
Yeah. Yes.
And Dr. Kasenene, his business is well care. The reason is actually quite simple. We want to focus on healthy lifestyles so that very few people come to hospital to look for doctors. I also want you, Kasuku, to wear trousers which are my size. Now we're craving. Asatu mukaga.
Oh, you're not so far away from me.
Kanga musatu.
38.
Hapana Kasuku nenda. Nteka sente omukono gugo bagutebe. And so the partnership is very interesting because the cause is safe motherhood or saving our mothers. But we also want to create a movement around exercise, good living, so that we save many people. And so that's why Paul and Dr. Eladu are here, partly to talk about those elements and why they are very much a part of the run. But most importantly, for TMR, they will provide the medical support along the route on the day of the marathon. Paul, as Dr. Kasenene, they will provide us with a nutritional plan for the marathon.
Oh, so building up to the marathon.
Yes, you don't just wake up in the morning and you come. No, you must build up, you must prepare nutrition, hydration, all those things. You don't just wake up and say, okay, twabadde jo mubara kati tugende tuduke emisinde. You will come in an ambulance of TMR.
Yes.
That is the problem.
Up to here.
Which is what we want to avoid. But also, the other service that I've asked them to do is at Nambole itself on that day. Even before, if you want, you can go and see them. But they will be able to do some quick tests on you. TMR can do quick medical tests. Dr. Kasenene will be able to check your biomarkers. I don't know what you call it. They will tell you. But all I have come to do is Kasuku. On October 4th, during the Independence Marathon, nkwagalamu kilomita 10 nga za misinde.
Running. As in running. TMR ebeerewo neetegekere. I cannot run 10 kilometers, but I can walk.
Okay.
Yes, I want to make sure I've not walked from Nambo. I've walked from Nambole to Yaya. That's like 9 kilometers. Then you've said from Nambole to Chisas roundabout is 11.
No, Chebando.
Chebando roundabout, Bukoto.
Bukoto.
That one I can do.
Then you go back. You don't stop there.
Coming back.
But you know, could die.
Nenda change your call. I'm going to try to push myself at least. Then Nambole.
Then you come to TMR.
Paka Masanaf. Nambole to Masanaf. Because you've said we are taking that route. Nambole to Busega.
Yes.
Yes.
So you want to reach
Masanaf.
Then you come back.
No, I don't come back.
You continue home.
Yes. I take a judge back. Okay. The ambulance can bring me back.
Okay, ambulance.
Up to Nambole. Then we shall have some tea, stuff like that.
We shall have some.
Those who return.
Those who return. Yeah, we'll have returned in an ambulance.
For the food. You may need to get an IV from the
By the way, Katibanuno Balawa, the Bariko ku malaria walk. I met Dr. Dennis Natutandika. You know, we are with the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Whip. We are walking, but and some walking, and Dennis tells me, Kasuku ngato yonge dem. We leave Parliament, Jango ite wanoko steers where our UCB, that old what's called what? Cham Towers. Or just straight. As we reached Pioneer Mall, I couldn't see Dr. Dennis anymore. I asked him what was the. You know, me, I was walking slowly. I told him, but you told me I was walking slowly. So don't trust these people of TMR a lot. They prefer the cars than walking. So, Dr. Ladu, tell us. Safe motherhood is part of the things we want to promote then, and everything that comes with TMR and that run.
Thank you very much. So the idea is that for safe motherhood, we want to equip mothers and the people out there with the right information, the quality of care from before pregnancy, and after pregnancy, so that we ensure that no mother and child or baby are lost during the time or during that period of time. I will tell you the statistics are very high. That currently, of course, we have Uganda as a country has done a good job trying to bring down what we call the maternal mortality rate. We are now at 187 per 100,000 live births. But to translate that, it means that 15 to 17 mothers die daily out of pregnancy-related complications. And not just that, if you add that to a year, we lose over 6,000 mothers dying every year during the time of pregnancy. 6,000.
Wow, that's
you can see that's a very big number. We lose over 22 babies. Okay, every day during the time of birth and within the first 4 weeks after childbirth. Those are really high statistics that we think that people can do something about it. And of course, the run itself is an avenue for us to create awareness for the population. We as TMR will be able to provide the services, the basic services to check, of course, the tests that we usually want to do. For example, random blood sugar could be one of the basic tests that we get to do. But we want to encourage people out there that healthy living is not just one incident. Robert said that the preference would be to have few people in hospitals. And I tell you, as doctors, we would like that as well. Because if we take this information outside there, people learn about this, people get to live healthy, we get to reduce the number of people dying and mothers dying. And that means we're making an impact and creating an impact. It should not just be medicines all the time. There could be a lot we can do before the patients reach the hospital. So yeah, we are really full on board and want to encourage people out there to participate.
So do you, minus these things of being a doctor, do you have any other profession?
Where are you heading?
You see, because now if the people coming to hospital reduce,
but you see, you look at it currently, the doctor-patient ratio in Uganda is almost one doctor attending to over 20,000 patients
Oh, that's a lot.
You get it? So meaning that the disease burden is really, really, really high as a country. So if we can reduce that disease burden, it means there's reduced work. It doesn't mean that we will be out of jobs, but even as we get to live a balanced life, we get to attend functions, we get to participate on the midnight runs that people are talking about. Otherwise, we will be all the time in hospital, and that may not be something good. So
I just wanted to add maybe something. Two important facts. The thing that's killing mothers in childbirth is bleeding during childbirth. And apparently one of the biggest problems or causes of bleeding is delays by mothers to go to hospital. The biggest cause of delays is men like you and me.
How?
Muchala kubira essimu again I am due. Nomuga sina sente soko olindeko. Then she delays to go to hospital. And that, so even as men, we may think this thing is not important. So this marathon is to create awareness around that. The second thing, and I'm sure Paul will talk about this, what Dr. Eladwa said about the disease burden. Before, when we were much younger, the biggest problem was what they call public health. Malaria, cholera, kwashako, smallpox,
marasmus. Those are the
I see him didn't have
what they call
marasmus.
the
measles
diseases.
Measles, see marasmus.
There's marasmus on it.
Kasuku can see for you never had such problem.
I never. Yeah. Marasmus gets you brown hair. So polio, kwashako, coccidiosis. What else?
I thought coccidiosis is for chicken. But the point I wanted to make is now what the doctors are saying, and I would like Paul to talk a bit more about this, that the incidence of what they call non-communicable diseases is overtaking the other original diseases as the disease burden. So maybe, and one of the answers is a healthy lifestyle. But Paul can talk a bit more about it. Ye musa onze ogwange obimanyi milimo generali nkola.
So, thank you, Robert and Kasuku, for inviting me for this very important conversation, and to TMR for hosting us. They actually have a very great facility. So please check it out. Now, I'm happy to be a part of this conversation because we are running for an important cause, safe motherhood. And of course, Dr. Ladu talked about it. But safe motherhood, we need to think sometimes about, before pregnancy, during pregnancy, after pregnancy. All these things are part of the motherhood cycle. And like Robert was saying, many times the big factor to a safe pregnancy is how healthy you yourself are in the first place. And ladies who are healthier get healthier pregnancies, healthier childbirths, breastfeed longer. And so it's very important that this conversation also touches on the things which help to make everyone healthy, but also a woman in particular. And there are two very important things. Number one is to exercise. And that's why we are running. And many times we see marathons as just a single event to come and run, raise awareness and go. But this time the approach is different. Let's use the marathon to raise awareness, but also to teach people how to become healthy. So as you build up to the marathon, understand how do I get fit? And the people who will tell you about that. But also know how do I eat right? Now, if you're going to go for a marathon, number one, you have to see, am I healthy enough to go for this marathon? Do I have the right weight? Sometimes you may need to lose a bit of weight. Most weight loss is about what you eat.
You need to, before you come for marathon, you need to lose some weight.
Well, you need to be the right weight.
You just don't come.
Well, that's why we are here.
I'm the average Ugandan. Nze nali e Bungereza nga mate ng'oli mutini. Vis-a-vis them.
But you can lose weight in 6 weeks, so you can come and we help you.
In 6 weeks.
Yeah, you shall.
I'm his size. People will think I'm sick of something I don't know.
Now we bring you to TMR.
Then I begin assuring them, guys, I'm okay. Huh?
He has a program. You can lose 5 kilograms in 5 days.
Actually,
When it's not a heartbreak.
No, the heartbreak is understandable.
but generally, think of it as now, you see, we have the good thing we're having this conversation early. We have about 8 more weeks. Now, you can lose 10 to 15 kilos in 6 weeks. But the point is, you need to learn how to eat healthy in order to not be sick from these things that are killing us. You know, we have these discussions and we enjoy ourselves. But the reality is people are dying of heart attacks, of cancer, high blood pressure is on the rise, diabetes is on the rise, and these are preventable diseases, lifestyle. So what we eat is the number one factor in all these things. And so it's very important, and that's what we shall be supporting people. What should you eat as you prepare for the marathon? What should you eat to stay healthy? And for you, Kasuku, you're our number one client, target.
I think one of the things we need to do, Mr. Kabushenga, we should record some videos with Dr. Kasenene, daily tips ahead of the marathon. Today, drink 5 liters of water. These things. There's a restaurant I go to, broccoli. I don't like those things. I hope
French beans.
Yeah, don't give us broccoli.
We want you to be healthy.
So I have to eat broccoli.
Yeah. We shall have some things which you can enjoy.
You eat broccoli.
Cucumber at least.
Yeah?
Cucumber.
Cucumber is okay. You put some salt and...
Not salt. You can't put salt in. Okay, you can, but not in that way.
I think that's okay. So you can do a green diet. I've seen people who do green diets.
That's why I was telling you that in 5 days, you can lose 5
The anti problem je nafuna with people who do green diets. Nina gwe nafuna ko mukwano gwange. Ate be yamana naddamu nageja.
Anti-Kati, that's what he's talking about. That yes, you can do a diet, short-term diet, like as part of preparation to drop weight, but that's to get you into an active lifestyle. Because also when you, like if you went now at your size, Kasuku, and you came for a marathon, by the time we reach 11 kilometers, I am sure you will have an injury.
The knees will be hurt.
Not even just the knees, ankles, everything, many other parts of your body will be screaming blue murder. Now, part of the reason is because if you're heavy and you're landing, you do damage.
Your knees are getting a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
Your ankles. So
and in most cases, people who do that are also not wearing the right shoes.
They are shoes, walking shoes.
They are walking shoes, they are running shoes, they're even Zumba shoes.
But in Uganda, problem jetuina. Walking shoes, running shoes, and bazambalanga canvas. Nagisabula munga ze kumbaga no mugambo genda kuddukani.
Anti-Kati ate abaddusi, those who come around now come in shoes of the disco. Vans, I don't know what.
Exactly.
No, vans are for dancing. Then we have running shoes.
Exactly.
So the thing is, in terms of preparation for the run, me as somebody who's been active and been running and I've been through this, I advise, please listen to what Dr. Kasenene is telling you about preparation, getting ready first, then also TMR. Go and check. You may have high blood pressure and you don't know. And we discover when you're collapsing on the road.
And you know the next headline? Yafiri demorani ya Kabushenga.
Kasuku yakutuse. But also, I just wanted to point out something else, which, and that's why it's important for the medical, the nutrition, the fitness to be. One of the biggest problems that people are living unhealthy lifestyles is bad sleep.
People are not sleeping well. Actually, there are people who are actually not even sleeping at all. Yes. And I keep telling these people here, they say I'm lying.
Now, for us runners, if you know you have a run the next day, so we will advise everybody who is coming to do a run on the Independence Marathon, please go to bed by 7. Because it affects the way you perform on the running, whatever. But also, I just wanted to point this out. There's a lot of self-medication in Uganda. Too much. And people don't know what damage it is doing. So I'm hoping maybe Paul and Elado can speak about it as a lifestyle issue. But so what kind of medication should I be involved in myself beyond? Yeah.
Well, talking about the issue of sleep, always there are very simple things people can do before we get into medication. First of all, usually it's bad habits, staying up late, then poor sleep hygiene, if you're on your device for very long, there's a lot of blue light coming into your eyes that makes it hard for you to sleep. So when you go to bed, you can't really fall asleep. So there are simple lifestyle things that people can do to improve their sleep. There are also things you can eat to improve your sleep. You can also use certain natural herbal solutions to improve your sleep. But even exercise. Exercise, by the way, is one of the best things to improve your sleep. So this idea of self-medicating to sleep is actually not a good idea because you end up getting dependent. But the good news is a lot of things people can do to improve their sleep. But the first thing is you need that awareness. Why should I sleep? Because most people think sleep is something you do only when you can't avoid it. But the part of the whole point of this marathon, and especially from my point, is we want to encourage people who want to live a healthy lifestyle to sign up. Because you're not only signing up for a marathon, you're signing up for a guided, structured approach to being healthy. And there are 5 things to be healthy generally: food, exercise, sleep, hydration, water, and of course managing stress. But these are things you can do. And once you have a community to support you, and that's why Robert, I really was very happy when he wanted to bring me on board, because for once we have a marathon that is not just come and run, then go and drink beer. No, it is.
So you won't have like beer stalls there, pork. It's going to strictly be water and glucose.
No Molondo.
Even Molondo. Molondo is okay.
There will be healthy snacks. I was just coming from Sam's. Well, there will be healthy food. Also, within reason, the doctors can tell you immediately after exercise, you can have some carbohydrate. Immediately after. But
carbohydrates you see, when it comes to running, carbohydrates are your friend. They are not your enemy. Before you run, you need to have enough carbohydrates to fuel your muscles with glycogen so that you can run. Afterwards, if you don't take carbohydrates, but of course we need to qualify carbohydrates because some people think carbohydrates means a soda. No. Carbohydrates can be fruits, can be anything that is grains.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
And what carbohydrates do is they blunt. Don't worry, we can make it taste good. But carbohydrates, they help your muscles to recover and they help your body not to stay in stress. So this is why it's important to have these conversations. Because now there's a lot of talk about carbohydrates are bad. But you can't run a marathon without carbohydrates. Outside of a marathon, other normal exercises may not need too much. But before the marathon, you also want to know, do I have enough muscle? So you want to think about your protein intake leading up to the marathon. I have enough muscles. Then, before and after, we are going to give this information out there. Okay. But
daily tips.
Yeah, we're going to do daily tips with you. I like that you're enthusiastic about wellness.
Of course. Yeah? And you will be my
it's a whole different
testimony.
Story. Yeah, it's a different story when you look at someone now like you. You remember those days? I used to see you. Remember I told you about it? Yeah. I was like, man, you look like a big boss. By the way, you were chubby. But then someone told me, I shouldn't have told you that you were fat.
No. I was a bit bulky.
Just he had the money.
Yeah, I was a big man.
Yeah, but he still has money. You have the mullah. But it's good to see that now you're like this. People your age are crying of knees, legs are paining, You call me in the morning, Muna Jaku farm. I'm like, bro, wait a minute, hold on. Not so soon. Naffe tunoonya maanyi ganaatambula. Emmwanyi tuzijeri, tuzisuuleeri. You understand? Yeah. But like I told you, by the way, I want to do this whole wellness thing. Lwakwa kati bano batuwonoonye. Bayina lipo, simanya, ebyenda babisalako babagiyita atya. There are so many things, but nothing beats that natural feel. You understand? Because you do it yourself.
I also wanted Eladu to talk about regular medical checks and why they are important as part of healthy lifestyle. Because yes, we can do this nutrition thing, but there are underlying things. I don't know, maybe.
Thank you so much, Robert. One of the leading cancers that we're battling with, especially in the reproductive side, is cancer of the cervix. And cancer of the cervix takes over 10 to 15 years to manifest. So meaning by the time we say someone has cancer of the cervix, they have had over 10 years opportunity for them to have screened and found out and even handled before it actually turns into cancer. So I know it's still, as a country and as a culture, we are still very hesitant to have good health-seeking habits. If anything, many people come to our consultations when they feel pain or when they have a symptom. That is when they wake up and now they want to actually do a checkup. And one time I was educating a team of ladies, and I told them, please, you should screen for cancer of the cervix every 3 to 5 years. And then someone said, the problem is that when they find out you have cancer, you are going to die. And I understood why, because most times, because cancer has got 4 stages, by the time you have a symptom, the high chances you're in stage 3 or stage 4. You get it. And if you're in that stage, the curative options of the treatment are no longer effective for you. You get it. So I just want to encourage people out there, men above 40, you should have a prostate exam. All right, you should know if you are at risk of getting cancer of the prostate. Any woman above 30 years of age, actually above 25, you should be screening regularly.
But doctor, I mean, talking about screening,
yes,
and regular checks. Talk to the husbands, the kasukus,
yes,
the wives.
yeah.
How can the men be more involved, for instance, in making sure that their wives check, not just for cervical cancer, but even when they're pregnant, are they getting even before? I mean, when you get married, does blood quality? I don't know. Do you want to talk about some of the screening things that can happen?
So, of course, for pregnant women, we have mandatory checkups. Yeah. For every pregnant woman, once you come for your first antenatal visit, we run a pan of tests. There are about 8 tests, 8 to about 10 tests.
There is a bigger problem, Kasuku. You know that men don't like their wives to go for antenatal with male doctors, with their ladders.
But auntie, because I heard that antenatal involves touching. Like, anyway.
No, but you see, again, I think it is a patient has got a choice of the kind of doctor that they want to handle them. But one thing is true, that by the time you're passed as a professional, that you have gone through the necessary training required for you to actually handle that person and offer the professional kind of care and eventually be able to help that person. I know of communities and cultures that are not okay with male doctors attending to their wives. And that is a cultural, that is something that we may not fight, but we want to encourage people out there that these people who are trained, unless if someone is a quack, if someone is a quack, definitely, then that's not the right person that you should be having. But if someone has gone through the necessary training, additional training and all that, what happens if they're the only person available to offer the kind of care to your wife or to that person? And then you are holding back on that kind of care, you'll be able to put this person at risk of many complications. But also, we want to encourage men out there that antenatal is not a waste of time. And most times I encourage both men and women to turn up for the antenatal. In fact, you mentioned something about preconception. Before even getting pregnant, there is care that we give. There's what we call
before getting pregnant.
Yes, preconception
Which care is that?
Preconception
like
care.
you tell someone this is how to make her pregnant.
No, not how to make her pregnant, but to make sure that she has the best experience of the pregnancy. Dr. Kasenene spoke about you being fit for pregnancy. There are people, for example, who are overweight or obese,
and they can't hold the baby.
and them getting pregnant would predispose them to preeclampsia, which is pressure in pregnancy, or diabetes in pregnancy. You get it? So sometimes you may need to come for that assessment, and then we advise you that you may need to work with nutritionists, you may need to work with a group of people to ensure that you are fit, so that when pregnancy can expose so many hidden things. When you get pregnant, your blood volume nearly doubles. Your heart starts pumping a lot of blood. So if you have a hole in your heart, it's going to get exposed. All right. If you're at risk of getting pressure before pregnancy, when you get pregnant, it's almost you're tipped over to get pressure when you're pregnant. If you're borderline of getting diabetes before you got pregnant, when you get pregnant, you can actually get diabetic. And some of these conditions can stay permanent if not well managed. So that's why there is pre-pregnancy care. And of course, most times I get couples who are infertile or struggling with infertility who come for that care, because those ones are trying to conceive, so they come early, and we identify some risk factors and recommend the right kind of professionals and people to deal with them. But we want to encourage the people out there that it should not be left to only that category of people. Every other person is a candidate. Before you get pregnant, come and sit with the doctor and say, we are planning to conceive next year. What are things we should do right? Okay, how best can we, what are the tests that we can do before we get pregnant?
So what any offer, people just wake up and say, ndi rubuto. So what do you advise those people to do? Because, well, ideally for me, I have a problem. I never understand when the doctor says, you first come, you talk to us. Like, you talk about how you're going to get pregnant. No. So when you get into the actual act, you begin, is that exactly what happens? Like, so don't overdo it. Sugar levels may go up. Or, I don't know. Like Africa, do we do planned pregnancies?
Yes.
Because, well, yes. For us, we just wake up one day and, I indeed rubuto.
Times have changed, Kasuku. Actually, first and foremost, most people, take it back 20 years ago, the earliest pregnancies were 16 years, 17 years, 18 years. All right. Currently,
16 years.
14 actually.
Like a girl gets pregnant
at 16. 14
years.
Yes.
At 14, a girl can give
20
birth.
years ago, Kasuku, that is what used to happen. But currently, I am getting first-time mothers at 30 years of age. At 35 years of yes.
She's going to be Jaja Mama.
Not Jaja Mama. Kasuku.
That a woman is old. She's a grandma.
Kasuku, there are people who could be pursuing their careers. And at that point in time, they're not ready to entertain a pregnancy. There are couples who get married and then they will plan and say, we're going to conceive in the next 5 years, because maybe they have things happening during that time. You get it? So in other words,
those are planned couples.
Which are getting many. So even the pregnancy, when planned, like what Dr. Kasenene said, when planned, the risks, the complications are much fewer. Okay, and that's what we want. We're not going to teach you how you should engage with your wife through coitus, not at all. But we want you to be safe, or want the mother to actually end up carrying the pregnancy safely and transition out of the pregnancy and get to do the things that they love.
I want to tell you,
that you see, if you are like somebody of slightly bigger than your size, as a man, you may not be able to perform to the level required
These days,
katuwulirize omukulu ono kyagala.
Dr. Kasenene, over to you, sir.
And we are not talking about you.
No, he has said bigger than me. Yeah, because for me, the reviews I have, they tell me, are you a Dutch machine?
Bigger is better. I think
Yes.
I think the message is that whether it's preconception or even men, we are animals, we are human beings, we are hormonal beings. These hormones which are necessary for performance are very much determined by your weight and your health. And many men, out there, many men are suffering silently with erectile dysfunction, but even just lack of that sex drive. And that's why some of them are staying in the bar, because you fear to go home and you can't perform.
The moment you arrive, they touch you.
So you stay away. And that can also lead to problems. But there are solutions.
But if you are a runner,
They say it is like the blood flows naturally. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we have lifestyle issues. We have lifestyle diseases that we all need to adjust around. Some years ago, I was an influencer for Johnny Walker. And when the guy came from Scotland, he was training us how to drink whiskey at Serena Chigo there. He told us you can't drink a full bottle of whiskey in one night. You just put a sip, nonywa kukatini, do your things like that. But for us, we are drinking a full bottle. And he said, you people, are you okay? Do you still have your livers? We said we don't know. In Africa, we are on God's mercy. But people like Dr. Kasenene, Dr. Ladu, they show us like we need to work on some of these lifestyle choices we have. And then Mr. Kabushenga acts as an example because he's now this size. And he feels, he could easily tell you, I feel 20. You know?
waliwo bw'oyinza okubuuza abamanyi mu Kampala.
They'll tell us you are a Dutch machine. Ekyuma ky'omudagi.
But what I wanted to add very quickly is that the registration is ready. You can sign up right away. You can sign up through TMR. You can sign up through Dr. Kasenene, or we will show you how to sign up. The only final thing I want to ask, size ye y'omujozi erichi? Abachina oba bagirina simanyi. Kale. We shall find a way of getting it.
If you're getting a mijozi from Europe, you'll get my size.
Kale.
In China, you won't.
Kale, we'll send for you as special, your kit.
And we see.
Kale.
Yeah, but there are people bigger than me, really. How could you say what is my size? A young Joe's. There are people bigger than me. Huh? No, but I think by 4th October, I'll be Jakuba and more large. Because Ogambie, you can lose 15 kgs. Muzino period is Sigadeyo.
8 weeks.
So if we begin on 1st September, because I need to say goodbye to my old habits here, you allow me to prepare mentally. I say goodbye to all these other things. So if we say we begin 1st September, that means next September in 4 weeks. Zibate zimala.
So
There will be a 5th one of the first week of
the first week
so
of
it's that
October.
last week of August.
Yeah.
Last week of
This is your last week.
oh, who is throwing me that party? I say goodbye to the bad lifestyle and I welcome the good life. Yeah? Okay, so we want to make sure tugenda kola yo challenge in Dr. Kasenene. Of course, after we talk about a few things here and there, we agree on some things because, well, we have to see as we try this whole thing of, there are some foods we can try to say, can we leave them for just? You will leave some of these things. I don't know. Then I need assurance. I won't faint.
Robert is here.
You want to get traumatized emotionally. emotional trauma.
But I'm going to try it, by the way, on a much more serious note. I'm going to try it. Tulabe.
Kale.
Yeah. Kale, the Independence Run is happening on the 4th of October. That will be a Sunday. Tugenda kusimbula Nambole. We walk to Busega roundabout. Then we walk back. We run. That is 42 kilometers.
Yep.
Like going and coming back.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We are running.
We are running. Well, if I'm late by that time, I'll run. if I could be one of those experiments where they ask, how did it go? It failed. We try again.
Are you also pregnant?
No, you wanted.
You made it self-motherhood.
You've wanted to say that since we began. No, you've wanted to say that since we began. Kari, so we shall be seeing you, but we need the link. You'll share it with us.
Yeah.
Tujitekeko wano ku video, and then we are going to be having daily tips from Dr. Kasenene and Dr. Elado. Yes, to see how we push this further. So the Independence Run is powered by TMR Golden Living. The clinic is called
Dr. Kasenene Wellness.
Dr. Kasenene. Ochaliwo wali ku bandari.
Properly there for a reason.
But there's something, actually, that's what I was going to say. Don't people fear? Kweyo street omanye ekiri okwo. You know how many parties happen at night in Atoriwo?
That's where his clients are.
In the morning, they just connect here. But don't you get situations where someone says, Doctor, forgive me, I got tempted. I saw a whiskey and I drank it. What can you do for me?
They give them green juice.
We have a solution. Hangover detox.
Hey, you have hangover detox. At if someone says, you said we take green things, then you're depressed. Because it is green. So, who are the other sponsors?
Of course, we're working with Nirvana, that is for water, and of course, Old Mutual. Then of course Stanbic. Abantu baffe.
Aba Old Mutual bajje batuwe ku bulango bwa unit trusts ezo. I think they're doing them. I need someone to talk about unit trusts, those things.
Mulete.
Bajje muna akasente, not for free.
Kale.
Because eventually I want, as they go, I begin banking. I open an account with them.
Luseke.
Yeah.
Kale.
Nete bajira bwerere. Every time they come and say for free. Why for free? Yes. So that day I'm proud to say Old Mutual sponsor.
Mugamba bali ojukirazi kali akasente kafe. Kasooka teka mu unit trust.
Abasajja bajja kundya. Abasajja bannize. Buli wabawulirayo nti bandabyeko noono Kasuku wa mani. Wait, sente tezinnajja.
Mugamba siriko.
Mwe kati mugenda funira side eri. Kale. Mena side gye mujje funirako. So we shall be seeing, how much is it registering?
70,000. And part of that money, actually this is an important message. Part of that money and the effort we're putting in, we're raising money for Mengo Hospital Blood Bank. Because people don't realize these bleeding mothers need blood. But blood needs to be processed. Hey. It's not just that you collect blood, then you put it in the fridge and that's enough. No, there is a process. And Mengo Hospital serves these Muntuawansi, and they don't have anybody who supports them consistently financially. So we want to start now. And if anybody has any donations, Mengo Hospital. Otherwise, we will also do some blood drives. TMR is going to support us to organize blood drives. So if you can't run, then you come and donate blood. Yeah.
Kale. And of course, you can just choose to leave your home on a Sunday morning. Some of you are in quarrelsome relationships. Leave the woman, you go, you come back, you tell her, Twaduse paka guru. You come back the next day.
After a week.
You're actually, the cue is, go. Kabushenga yatugana tusobola okongerayo paka gulu. So you leave the blame on him. So that the madam begins, omusajja oyo namulabirawo ajjabba wa byabasajja. So that's what's up. I'll see you guys on the 4th. You can have a good day. Bye.
The views expressed on Kasuku Live do not reflect those of the host, producers, or management. They are solely of individuals providing them and do not represent or reflect the official policy or position of this YouTube channel.
abakyala weereza omuyomba enyembuto katonda yekyembuto genda wegiwaaminge
yabaweereza buno bukeeke obutini
singa baabumutwale bamusonseka mu kamwa bwonna n'abufulumiza mu nnyindo
kibwa alina guno omuggo gwa musa wayitista bibiyamu detergent
waliwo wanagambye embula y'akasajja kasendi kalimba bannange